In President Trump's Day 100 interview with CBS News this weekend, Mr. Trump refused to discuss specific military options in dealing with North Korea, explaining he doesn't want the world to know what he's thinking. But the president did share his thoughts with us on a number of important topics. Here's Paula Reid.
There is no place I'd rather be than right here in Pennsylvania to celebrate.
On his 100th day in office, President Trump traveled to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to rally supporters.
Our 100-day milestone to reflect on an incredible journey together and to get ready for the great battles to come, and that we will win in every case. Because make no mistake, we are just beginning in our fight to make America great again.
Earlier in the day, the president sat down with Face the Nation moderator John Dickerson. In the interview, the president went back to his skepticism about whether Russia tried to influence the election.
You don't think it's phony that the Russians tried to meddle in the election? You believe that?
I don't know.
You don't know or you do know?
But
you don't think it's the Russians?
I can tell you one thing. It had nothing to do with us. Had nothing to do with this, and everyone knows it.
The president also said his health care plan guarantees coverage for pre-existing conditions, even though that's not in the text of the latest bill. And he says he won't touch Medicare benefits for retirees.
That's right.
It sounds, if having covered you in the campaign, it sounds like you're leaving the door open. On the campaign, you were quite clear. You said, I'm the guy who's not going to touch Medicare.
Okay, then let me be more clear. I'm not going to touch it because I've said it. Now, waste, fraud, and abuse, I'm going to touch. If there's something in Medicare that's been abused, I will touch that.
When he agrees to sit down with you, what do you think he wants to get out of it?
I think in this case, I think it's a chance to show the president is fully legitimate in his job. He is on an interview. He is on Face the Nation, and he is the president being interviewed in the Roosevelt Room. And if you never turn the sound on, what you see is a valid president who has made it through his 100 days. And that's very helpful for any president.
On Saturday, the president also had a phone call with the controversial leader of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte. The White House described the conversation as very friendly, signaling a possible warming relationship between the two countries.
But Rena, Duterte has come under considerable criticism from human rights groups. When he took office, he promised to eradicate the country's massive drug problem, and as a result, police and vigilantes have killed thousands of people in that country. But the White House says it wants to work together on North Korea, and that no problem facing this country or Southeast Asia is bigger than that.
Paula Reid coming to us from the White House. Thanks, Paula. CBS This Morning will have much more on the president's first 100 days live from the White House tomorrow morning.